Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the Mountaineers and a fan base that has been, shall we say, preparing since early in the morning for the battle we have in store. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth. The Raging Cajuns will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So West Virginia's offense will get the first crack at it here. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls, you play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways. This guy is very dangerous.
To the air, it's Spears. Safe completion on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Mountaineers in the hurry-up.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon. You're seeing that here early.
And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Still on the 35-yard line, they'll try it again on 2nd and 10. This time he's got it. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And the Mountaineers will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So the Louisiana Raging Cajuns offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt. They got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
They'll keep it on the ground. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's going to let it go. He's got it down the left side. Touchdown, Louisiana. And once he got loose, it was all over.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. Looking for blockers. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Going to the ground. Shakes off the defender. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
They'll go to the ground. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. This will be... Oh, he got in there and blocked it. And after the huge special teams play, they'll take over just inside their 30-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Leaves it with the back. Knocked down after a pickup of 6, and they're trying to impose their will in the red zone. Ball's at the 13. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cajuns. For some guys, that play would be tough. It might be complicated. It might be impossible. For these guys, just another day of playing catch.
Find that guy, right? If something goes wrong, if I get confused, if I don't know where to go, my guy out there, that dude's really, really good. So if he's running a fade, whatever he's running, I'm going to throw him the football. If I don't have a clue what I'm doing, that guy's getting it.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
West Virginia, 0.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The give to the back. Makes one man miss.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking downfield, it's Spears. How about that catch and toe tap to get the first down? They'll try to snap it quickly.
First down, West Virginia.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. Reeled it in and just made the house call. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Tulsa is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in Chapman Stadium. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Michigan. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wide out in motion. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Fires left. Makes a connection. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
First down, West Virginia.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Gets it out fast. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Leaves it with the running back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They'll throw it on first down. Got his man downfield. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Louisiana.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 28-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
West Virginia, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This offense has a second down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Forced out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And the Raging Cajuns will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got it in the middle. It's Lynch. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The Raging Cajuns are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Cajuns! I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Louisiana, 35. West Virginia, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Dalton. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
1st and 10.
They'll leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to throw. It's Spears. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Pulls and fires complete. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Quick completion on the out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll just keep slinging it. Lets it fly. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Throwing right. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. 4th down and the punt team sends it the other way. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets to first down. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. And he's running in the open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that replay scoring drive. And they light up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Dalton. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. He's going to pass. Flips it out in the flat. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. Back to pass, it's Spears. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Give to the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Handoff from the gun. Nice solid form tackle from this sophomore. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. No good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right, offense, defense. Palmer, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it, there's time, but this is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown right here.
Finds his back in the middle. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Kicks it high and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Louisiana has it back and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. They go to the counter. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he wants it all. He's got it down the left. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, I know everyone expected this guy to put up big numbers, but I don't know if anyone thought he could go for over 2,000 receiving yards on the year, but he did with that last catch. Wow.
Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Throws to the wideout. He's got it into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Oklahoma has the lead right now, but they've been in a dogfight all day and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 6 over Alabama. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this was one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. Oh, big juke to get past. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Holds and fires complete to the right. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Rides to the back. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Cajuns! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. If these guys wanted to make a statement, the statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Louisiana, 56. West Virginia, 0.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He'll take a shot. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with a scoring toss from the 33.
West Virginia, 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's complete on the right side. And the Raging Cajuns will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
First down, West Virginia.
Scanning the field, it's Spears. He's right on target. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27.
Second down.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Working that left side now. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. And the Mountaineers have this offense rolling. Comes out throwing on first down. Getting some heat. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Takes it from the gun on third down. Looking for the score. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
PAT unit on the field.
On for the extra point.
And it's perfect. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. The give to the single back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Trying play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lynch.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And this ball is going to be touched down just shy of midfield. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's taking the shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. After they couldn't connect, it's second and 10. The back goes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Spears. And the throw out to the sideline for just a few yards. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to the big tight end. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. Now don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. And the returner goes down. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. They're trying to get to him. On the move at the 30. Oh, look out. Keeps it and gets past the chains. And he's finally down, sliding in safely after the huge pickup.
It's so difficult when you're running a pass play, but really it becomes a run because he can do that. The quarterback can scramble around. Receivers are running down the field. I got to cover him and run down the field. Now I got to come try to catch this guy who's flying downhill so fast. The angles don't work. He's too athletic. That's why you get a big gain.
That last big play has them in business. Just outside the red zone, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. Got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
Down in tight to the goal line, you saw some good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. NC State delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the ACC. Trust me when I say the party is on in Raleigh. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Went to the running game on 1st down, now 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. He locked up and held on to bring him down. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Dropping back, it's Spears. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. A high kick trying to pin them deep. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Pulled and fired complete. At the 40, there he goes. And he breaks into the open. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. He's got it down the middle. Bounced off his feet. The Raging Cajuns have pushed it inside the 20. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. And we're in the 1st half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. And the Raging Cajuns trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll put the tight end in motion. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Louisiana. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Back to throw, it's Spears. He's got it on a diving catch along the left side. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He finds his man, and he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's caught. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Coming after it.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Morgantown. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's take the old country roads on our way back to Mountaineer Field.
And the Mountaineers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's awesome. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll run play action. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. They turn to the passing game on third and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Now a fair catch is called for. It may just shy of midfield. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking to pass. It's Spears. Steps away. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. He'll throw on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Dances away from one. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the ground. He's got it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wide receiver now comes in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. Across the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Got him downfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Man, you think you've got the defense reeling. You just hit them with a big one. You're going to do it again, and instead, sack.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity, too, because you delivered the haymaker the play before. You got your opponent on the ropes. You're swinging for the fences on the next play, trying to deliver the knockout shot. You can't keep your QB protected. Nice job answering by the defense.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Perkins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. The quick out. Man, you have to do everything in your power not to let your momentum carry you out of bounds short of the 1st down marker.
And I would argue, too, maybe you run your route a little bit deeper. You got to understand where the 1st down marker is and where I got to get to. But, yeah, I'm not running out of bounds. I'm lowering my shoulder and trying to get as much yardage as I can to make this 4th down manageable.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3-and-out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
To the air, it's Spears. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need to push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe
And the ball is intercepted. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Fast motion from the offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Keeps it on the bootleg. They're bringing heat. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Dropping back, it's Spears. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. And the Mountaineers will call on their punt team. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Wiggins. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on 1st down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. The play action fake. Got his man on the right. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The Raging Cajuns are on the move. From the gun, the running back looking for room. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. And the Raging Cajuns will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. From the gun. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Cajuns. And the punishment has been extended.
Number 26 with the grab and the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
The extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The give to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to run for it. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. Fair catch, called for and made. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Raging Cajuns will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. 1st down here for the offense. They'll try the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Going up top on 1st down. He's got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 40. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Unloads to the right. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns! And the stomping has commenced.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
84, West Virginia, 14.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Leaves it with the back. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On the option. He'll toss it. Crosses to 40. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll give it to him again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
2nd down coming up.
Back to throw, it's Spears. Pressure coming. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44.
3rd down.
And the ball's on the ground. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, going to the air. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Up and over, Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
And right down the middle. They put together an 81-yard drive, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown.
84, West Virginia, 21.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first. Still on his feet at the 45. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Man, what a huge gain, and this offense is so frustrating to defend because you got that guy who's not a quarterback. He's a running back. Call him what he is, makes the big play, chews up a chunk of yardage before you ever know what hit you.
They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Looking to move it through the air. He's got him in the flat. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Looking to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Kennedy. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll throw it on first down. Got it! Touchdown, Louisiana! And the route is on. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Louisiana, 91, West Virginia.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. On first down, here comes this offense. The give from the gun. Shows him the stiff arm. And he delivers the blow, and he's still running. Right down the gut of the field. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Ready to try the point after.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
Right down the boulevard. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Handoff to the single running back. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just feeds the running back. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Crosses the 30, he's got away. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
Might as well give it to him again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The Raging Cajuns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. He's got it. Touchdown, Cajuns. And the pummeling has started. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Liberty is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sparky isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 8 over FIU.
They'll throw it on 1st down.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air, it's Spears. He makes the connection. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He's going to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. 2nd and short now after that completion. Looking to throw it again. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Grab near the sticks. It's Proctor. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Comes out throwing on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Still running at the 40. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
The Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. He'll do it himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's first down from the 11. Quick release by the QB. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
Splits the uprights. So an 82-yard drive there. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll try the right side. Discards a man. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. It's on target and complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Makes the grab on the left. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. New set of downs after that completion. They'll leave it with the lone back. Powers through the defender. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Here's the handoff. Just ran over it. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. And the Raging Cajuns are on the move. Quarterback will audible. They'll try the left side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. They've been running it, but now the pass. Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Off the play fake. Throws toward the end zone. Fires and picked off.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially with these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Spears. Complete in the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. Slings it downfield. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. They're going to throw it again. Fires to the big fella. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. He wants to throw. Buys a little time. On the move is the 30. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Off play action on first down. Quick strike complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Give to the back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. The offense set for a first down play. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the ground with the counter. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The give to the lone running back. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.